Tobago autonomy reports and demands to be compared to government's 2013 Constitution Amendment Bill, a 9% growth in Tobago's economy for 2014, and ADAPP takes the fight against drugs to the communities.
InfoUpdate,
bringing you the latest
news, views, and reviews,
along with responses,
comments, and events
affecting you.
Brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
Tobago's autonomy with 11 demands agreed to by the public was the focus of talks today between the forum and the central government teams. The teams, which met at the Magdalena Grand, agreed that a good starting point for the discussion was the 11 demands agreed to by the public at a consultation. The Tobago team put forward at the meeting 2 reports for consideration. The report from the Forum Secretariat, which compiled the opinions of Tobagonians inclusive of the 11 demands coming out of a referendum at Signal Hill, and the report of a commission that was appointed to examine the proposed offerings for conformity with the wishes of Tobago. The Chief Secretary of London says the discussions were fruitful.
They have committed to study those documents and to take into consideration the discussions which took place today and the explanations that were given. And I must say we had very wide-ranging discussions.
Member of the central government's team, Minister of Arts and Multiculturalism, Dr. Lincoln Douglas, says the both documents will be compared to the government's Constitution Amendment Bill of 2013. Central government is maintaining its position in the 2013 Bill on Autonomy for Tobago.
We thought that these points were quite interesting, but we wanted to hear very clearly what were the feelings, the emotions, and the spirit behind these points. And so today we seek clarification on those issues. We have not found many divergent views.
Both teams agreed to meet again at the Hyatt Hotel on the 27th of March. We switch gears now to tell you that efforts to diversify Tobago's economy are beginning to show success. Omadara Mills has that story.
Secretary in the Division of Finance and Enterprise Development, Joel Jack, says that in spite of the continuous shortfall in budgetary allocations, the Tobago House of Assembly's prudent management of the island's economy has resulted in economic growth for 2014.
The information from the Survey of Business Establishments conducted by the Division of Finance and Enterprise Development in 2014 indicates that over the period 2011 to 2013, Tobago's GDP at constant prices averaged 1.68 billion TT dollars. The data suggests that Tobago's real GDP for the period 2011 to 2013 grew by an impressive rate of about 9.4%.
The Secretary went on to say that hand in hand with economic growth is employment, where the island also produced impressive figures.
The latest data from the Central Statistical Office suggests that the rate of employment in Tobago as at the end of the second quarter 2014 is down to a record low of about 2%, down from 5% in 2010.
According to Mr. Jack, those unemployment figures are a good indication for the island, as economists consider anything below 5% to be full employment. I'm Omadara Mills for InfoUpdate.
From here we go to Health and Social Services to tell you that steps are being taken to increase public awareness on the abuse of both legal and illegal drugs. Davia Chambers has that report.
The Tobago unit of the Alcohol and Drug Abuse Prevention Program, ADAPP, is reaching out to community groups and NGOs as part of its latest drug prevention initiatives. Manager of the unit, Billy Sterling Lewis, says her organization plans to do a lot of educational programs which target several age groups. She says the educational sessions will also be held at health centers in collaboration with the Division of Health and Social Services Primary Healthcare Program. She says the programs are already causing behavioral changes. Mrs. Lewis says a major area of focus will be reaching students at secondary schools. I'm Davia Chambers for InfoUpdate.
That's it from all of us on the Department of Information. I'm Lois Vincent and you've been listening to InfoUpdate.